What's going on, everybody? The hair is getting kind of long today. All right, first thing, we're gonna try to build, doing Game Boy Advances today. I'm gonna try to do 1, 2, 3, no, not 3, okay, yeah, 3, 4, maybe 5. We have a couple pretty decently not that difficult ones, so shouldn't be too bad today. So let's go ahead and get started. I have this one like prepped and ready to go. I switched it back to the overhead just for fun today. Back to the overhead. Let me move this bottle of water before I make a grave mistake. Okay, so just gonna go ahead and get this thing prepped. It's got all the mods installed. I just have to tape it off a little bit and clean the well, I'll clean the switch once we get it installed. But the first thing we need to do is tape these pins so I don't forget to do that. All right, we're starting with this one. Venusaur, what's going on, Saucy Boy? We're just doing a bunch of GBAs today, at least 5. 5 is the goal. Maybe more though. I have a list of like 11, but I'm not gonna do all of those. I don't think we'll have time for that. See how many we can get done in the next 2-ish hours. Start with this Venusaur one. I think this one takes green buttons. Grab some green buttons here and go ahead and get started. Let me grab my little jig. Ooh, a lot of, I need those. Jig's getting a little dirty. I need some new felt on this thing. The felt is getting very old. Alright, this one's got tactile triggers, so I need to cut the trigger spot a little bit. Alright. You have it at 2439. 2439. You are on my list for this week. We could do that one. I think I have that one queued up. We can do that one next. 2439. I have Gengar. Yep. Nice. Yeah, we'll do that one next. Momentum Moments. Thanks you for the sub. I should have emptied my trash can out because my trash can is overflowing, which is kind of annoying, but that's all right. We're going to cut off the touch sensor because I hate touch sensors. All right, just gotta get this thing stuck. We are doing a 40 pin, so let's go ahead and fold this out of the way. What's going on, Justin? Fox die. Oh, dude, modding PSPs and PS Vitas are pretty simple. It's not that bad because it's just software mods, you know. Not too bad. I do them sometimes. Not PSPs. I have modded a PSP, but only my personal one. I don't really sell PSPs because, in my opinion, the Vita is just better. So I sell those, mod those. All right, that's in. Oh, we gotta make sure we put this in. There's the bracket. Bracket in. Okay, let's go ahead and solder these wires in. Ugh. Crack it back. Untangle the soldering iron. Sauerland is like always tangled. Super annoying. Richard Stone managed to put USB-C on my original 3DS XL today. That's sick. I've never done that mod. That's a cool one though. Oh, the hat. Hat blocks the shot. Let's put the hat on backwards. See, the problem with having the camera angle like this instead of from the side is that it's harder for me to get the shot without getting my head in it. So the side angle is superior in that way. But I think this perspective is kind of cooler than the side angle. I don't know. I like the top down. You guys let me know what you think, though. Oh wait, this is not the correct Game Boy. This Game Boy is for the next build. I am so glad I caught that before I installed this whole thing. This one goes for the next build. This one is just a standard whatever. I got ahead of myself. Good thing I checked. This one. We need a 40 pin. Where are you? I have the pile of Game Boy to the right of me. What's going on, everybody? I bought the Bulbasaur one. Appreciate it, JMH. Members squad. I missed the last stream, but I'm here today. Thanks for stopping in. We are just getting started. We're going to be here for at least an hour and a half, possibly 2 hours. We'll see how much I can get done in that amount of time. Yeah, the cables are pretty thin. I used a kit from Etsy, $16. Oh yeah, send me that link if you got it. I'll check that out. Maybe we'll do that on stream if it's not that hard. I haven't looked into it though. I didn't know there was anything like that. That would make for a good video though. Send me the link. You can drop the link in the stream. I think you should be able to, if you can. Yep. Alright, Meep, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Are you gonna buy the Odin 2 Mini? Probably not. I just have so many handhelds right now. It's like, I don't need any more handhelds. The Odin looks cool, but I don't know what's the difference in the mini one. I literally can't keep up with all the handhelds nowadays. I have the ROG Ally, and that's like all I need for like a handheld PC, but I don't know. So maybe someone could convince me of something else. ROG Ally is pretty sweet though. But I only bought it because it was like on sale. It was like a open box. It was pretty cheap. Just chilling like a boss. What's going on? Saya. Yeah, I agree with you. I like the horizontal ones. What's going on, Jake? We doing good. We're just getting started. Off to a great start. Almost screwed up, but didn't. So that means we're winning. Talking about how this camera angle is... It looks better for you guys, probably, than the side angle, because you can kind of see more of what I'm doing. But it makes it definitely harder for me, because, like... The other angle, I can get way over like this, and you can still see the shot. But this angle, I have to like solder with my back straight up, and it's pretty difficult. Jeez, Foxty. fox die. That's kind of hectic sounding. Going on, Hugo? Thanks for stopping in. I don't sell the shells separately right now. I'm working on getting that going, but for right now, I'm having trouble just keeping enough in to do orders, so. I don't know, Richard, if you tried to post the link, it didn't show, so I'll just look it up. Or you can email it to me if you want. But you don't have to do that. No pressure to do that. I can always look into it myself. But I appreciate you trying to post a link. I guess I have links turned off. I think the side angle looks cool, but this angle is a little bit more. I feel like you guys can see more, but I have to like focus more on keeping it centered. It's kind of difficult. I should probably pull the camera this way. I can never find the right spot for the camera. That's all right though. All right, so what's going on, Henry? We're building some hot fire, yes. Venusaur up first, and then we're doing Gengar. And then we're doing Groudon. And then we're doing Suicune maybe? I don't know, I got a list over here. Got a big list. Come on. Super hot fire. There we go. Okay. We're going to clean this on and off switch real quick. Add a little solder. Burn my finger off. Didn't burn it today. That's sweet. Always a good day to not burn yourself. Damn, this thing is dirty. All right, let's give it a test. L and R seem to work well, which is good. Didn't even clean them, so that's good. Perfect. Looking good. All right, this one's ready to complete. Let me get my cloth. Where's my cloth? You know, the cloth vibes. I'm gonna pull this out because I'm obviously I'm obviously wanting to be more towards right here, so that helps me a little bit. That's better. Okay, that's a little bit easier. Let me get to the chat. Oh, This angle is more U-break high fix. Yeah. It's good to switch it up, I think. I think it's good to switch it up. It's funny because like the lighting from this angle is completely different because of the way the light comes in. So it looks completely different than the other angle. It's like more blown out. Not blown out, that's the wrong. It's a little bit hotter. A little bit brighter, should we say. All right, we got this one. Yep, this one's good. Okay. Has anyone thought to make a sidekick shells with hinge to swap? I have no idea what you're talking about. Should I get Class of Heroes? Never heard of it. Sorry. Class of Heroes? I read that wrong. I recently got an Ambernick RG35XXH. It's so cool. I'm able to plug into my TV and connect to Bluetooth. Yeah, those are pretty sweet. Appreciate it, Jake. Weekend was pretty good. Always good. Always good. More of the same for me, though. You know what I was up to. You sent it to my Facebook Messenger? Okay. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I will check that out later. Be cool for a build. It'd be cool for a video, too. Because I could, like, you know, get a broken one that's like, the charger doesn't work. Let's make it USB-C. That'd be a cool video. I gotta start writing down the video ideas because I feel like I start to forget them. Because I constantly have video ideas, but obviously I haven't been making videos lately, so they kind of like fall back. Yeah, Henry knows the vibes. Yeah. Okay, I actually have to put USB-C in this one. Oh, my head's gonna get in it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. The Venusaur. It's fire. Mine's the screen scratched. Alright, let's see if we got one right here. I think this is the right color. Yeah, that matches. Sweet. I'm running low on these, but we got one still for this color, so supposed to get a lot more in soon, but you know, who knows when soon is. Alright, let's pop this bad boy in. So I had someone recently that ordered one of these. They got the USB-C, and then they took it out for some reason, and then they couldn't get it back in. So now they had to send it back into me to get it in. So I'm going to show you guys how to put these in. This is going to be a reference for anyone later on that sends me this same email. This is how you do it. All right, so you want to make sure that the contacts part right here, the flat side of the battery is on the opposite side. We want the flat side to get pushed up against these right here. So then we want to make sure we run the cable up. We'll deal with it later, but we want it to be on top. We don't want it to be underneath. Okay, so then we're going to feed it in to the contact side first. And we're going to push down so that it clicks in. There, just like that. Clicks right in. And now we just want to kind of feed the wire anywhere that feels good in between the components. Doesn't really matter. There's room for it, so it's kind of wedge it. Like, wedge it as best you can. It's pretty wedged. And then we're just going to feed this on. If it doesn't close, you did a bad job. If it does close, you did a good job. And there it is. Flush. I'm not sure if it's charged. Okay, it is charged. Good to go. There you go. Now I can go back to this video whenever somebody asks me that question again. Okay, so there's no room on my desk at all, but I guess we could start stacking these up over here. Cross that off my list. Oh my gosh. Dude, there's like so many Game Boys on my desk. You can count the Game Boys on my desk right now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 total right now. Ooh, that's the wrong pen. I like to cross stuff out in red. Yeah, that feels better. Okay, so now we're going to go to the Gengar one, which is same type, same type. Grab a screen. We'll use a 32 pin this time, which is this one. No, not this one. That one's a little janky. That one's a little bit janky as well. This one's good. This one feels good. Good one right here. Okay. You know what we got to do first is tape it off. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to all the members in chat right now. That's a bad Venusaur GBA. A badass. That one's a 300. If you go on my website, you can see it. Just search Venus. There's a couple different Venusaur models, but that's the GBA one. What's going on, Brooklyn Mondo? Great timing. Just got the notification of the stream. I just watched one of your old videos. Damn, that's an old one. That one's years old. That's crazy. It's funny how long I've been doing it. What's going on, Ninja Awesome? What's going on, brother? The Pokemon trainer is for the members. So if you become a member, you get the swag, we'll call it. Gengar! Gengar coming up next. You guys help me stay focused, man. Sometimes I get distracted when I'm not streaming. It's actually very productive for me to be streaming. So it's all grind mode. Alright. I am so needing to ship out our orders, though, because we are absolutely running out of room. Alright. Next up is Gengar. This is the Gengar. You guys let me know if that music's too loud. I feel like it just turned up a little bit. Sounds very, very much like copyright music right now, so I can never win with the music, but it's all good. Alright, so this one's just a normie build. Well, it's not normie. It has USB-C charging. Let's go ahead and get started. What's going on? Oh, Ryan Nelson. Going on, GBAs, that's right, Gengar, can't wait for mine. Wasn't it out of stock on the site? I don't know, what were we talking about? Talking about Gengar or are we talking about Venusaur? I don't remember. You know, so I use Shopify to run my website, and Shopify, like, it's really good, it works really well, but they don't send you, maybe you can turn it on in settings, I've looked for it, I haven't been able to find it, but they don't send you updates when stuff goes out of stock. So I have to always go manually check like what's in stock on my website and then go and like update it. So that's kind of annoying. It's hard to keep up with the stock because like Etsy and everything overlaps and it's like a whole thing. Can we just find? Okay, good. Meep. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. When I said normie build, I meant like something that doesn't have like any upgrades. It's just like a bare bones build, but I was wrong because this one does have USB-C charging. So this one's a little bit upgraded. Normie build would be like IPS screen. That's it. But there's nothing wrong with a normie build. Nothing wrong with a normie build. I actually encourage people to get normie builds because sometimes people, you know, they go nuts and they buy everything, which is great. You know, I don't have anything against people spending the money and buying all the stuff, but it only needs to have a backlit screen to play games. It's gonna play games all the same. Are you in here? Because I'm gonna cut off your I know the homie was just in here. I'm sorry, Saucy Boy. This is you. What's going on? Do you want me to cut this off or do you want me to leave it on? Because I can leave it on for you if you're into the touch sensors, or if you don't want me, I can cut it off. I usually cut them off because we're going to install the brightness control anyways. Shout out Timotej. I just thought it was funny. I didn't see the need for the amp because I'll be playing at night. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm always just like yapping, so just ignore me. I just woke up. I can't think. Go ahead and cut it off. All right, cool. Yeah. Cutting it off is the way to go. Because what happens is like sometimes they're cool, sometimes they work really well, but then sometimes they're like super touchy, and you'll just be playing the game and the brightness will be changing. I don't know why they include the touch sensor and the solder, but I guess it's for people that don't want to solder. So it is kind of nice if you like are afraid of soldering. I guess that makes sense. I forget that some people don't like to do that. All right, we're just gonna pop that bad boy down in there. And I think we have batteries here, but I'm actually waiting for a shipment of the purple doors to come in with the charging hole. So I'll either cut that manually, but for today we'll just leave it as it is, because I think I should be getting those in any day now. What's going on, Jazaski? I never say your name, brother. All right. Oh, we got to do the bracket. Don't forget the bracket. Jake says, reminds me, I wonder if the games I ordered along with the GBA will be available, since a few days after I placed the order, they should be available. I always understock the games because I always sell out of the games. I need to get some more games made. So I usually understock them so we make sure we have enough, but you guys see this? You guys can see this. I drank a bunch of coffee. I'm actually not shaking as much as I thought I would be. All right, let's loop this bad boy around. Break that off. Bro, those touch sensors are the worst. Don't even ask anymore. Yeah, well, I don't usually ask, but he was in the chat, so you never know. Definitely not a soldering elitist. All right. Yeah, the Gengar sawed. Jazowski. That's how I'll say it. Jazowski. Leg day, anyone? Anyone at all? I'm thinking about skating today. I was doing a couple calf raises the other day, you know. I need to be skating though. Like, it's so nice out, and my pool is like peak right now. Like, it doesn't get better than what it is right now. So I've been doing some swimming. Does that count as legs? What workout does swimming count as? Is it just cardio? Cardio. For anyone wondering, Ryan Nelson is our honorary RuneScape player. He plays RuneScape while he's watching. I guarantee he's playing RuneScape right now, so if anyone's into RuneScape, he's your guy. Pink buttons. Where the heck are the screws? Are they there? Yeah, buddy. Moving through. Water aerobics. There you go. Good for the soul. Oh, I'm missing out some chat, dude. Any idea where to get the Pokemon Crystal cartridge shell that actually sparkles like the original? There's some really good ones on Retro Game Repair Shop. They're not exactly the same. They're a little bit shinier, but they still look really good. I would go for those. The quality's really good. They're like resin printed, I think, or resin cast even. I soldered once on a PS4 controller. It's not too bad. It was, yeah, the soldering on like those controllers can get really hard because it's like micro soldering a lot of times. Did my first GBA mod yesterday, and thank God I used the IPS screen with the touch screen sensor because I burnt the, yeah, see, there you go. Well, there you go. That's why the touch screen sensor's there. I guess I stand corrected. Dang, you had a tornado? That's crazy. This one's not wanting to cooperate. Come on, dude. There we go. All right, screw it in. And test it. Swimming's a good time. Plain and simple. You're trying to watch your build and your phone's going off, of course. Which ones are out of stock? I'm not sure where else to get them that are decent quality. You know, there's a lot of stores that sell them, but they're often really trash. So would I get pencil neck science exercise has appeared in the chat. Pencil neck, that's a good one. That's like a classic insult. Pencil neck, man, that's a good one. Urgh. Yeah, this one's solid, man. Definitely needs a cleaning on the okay. The on and off switch is touchy. We're gonna fix that though. Okay, good to go. Get the cloth it, and then we're gonna clean this, and then we're almost done. Grinding. All right, saucy boy. This is your guy right here. Yep. Yeah, I do build Game Boy colors. We just did colors the other day, but we're gonna have to do some more soon. Fox die. Take it easy, brother. I hope you make it out of rehab. Yeah, I do use the iFixit tools. They really should sponsor me, but they don't. But yeah, I use the iFixit tools. They've been the best ones I've used. They work. They work good. All right. You don't care to actively swim, you just get in and float. Yeah. Nah, I try to swim. I try to do as many laps as I can. But it gets pretty tough. But swimming's like so easy at the same time. It's like you don't realize how tired you get. You're like, oh, wait. Later, Fox. Yeah, peace out. So what's a build you've wanted to do but never done? So I've always wanted to do, there's this guy, I've been actually trying to buy one of these builds off of him, but it's like I can never, he has like he opens a window to do like 5 builds and I never catch the window. But basically, dang it, this this R is feeling funky. R feels funky, we gotta take it up. Hold on really quick, we gotta take this apart. I gotta bend that thing because the R is feeling funky. There's this build this guy does. He's like in Germany or something, and he takes a. Do you guys remember like there's a Hasbro? Hasbro Toys made a bunch of Pokedexes where it was like, but this one was like, it was like the Pokedex that came out for like Diamond and Pearl. So it was like a 2-screen Pokedex, and it's like very closely resemblance to the Nintendo DS. Well, he takes it and he puts a DS Lite inside of it, and it's like the sickest thing. I would never build that because it just sounds like a nightmare of wiring. But that's probably one of the builds I've always wanted to do, but never have done and never will do. I'm not going to do that. It sounds just like outside of my skill set. I probably could do it, but it just doesn't sound like something I would want to sit there and do. I don't know why this is like... Let me flip this over. There we go. I think that's better. Feeling kind of funky. Something weird going on with this one. Maybe it will be fine when I put it together, but it's like feeling kind of like not springy enough. It's not springing right. Sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. Because swimming, you use your whole body. There you go. How much do they run? I think he wants like $500 for him, which is like kind of a lot, but I can assume it takes him like a really long time to build him. So what is going on with this thing? Sorry, this is pissing me off. Okay, I just had to bend. Sometimes like it's weird. You have to take this part and like bend it way out. Yeah, I know. You would think every build would be exactly the same. Game Boys be weird like that though. Still kind of like funky though. We're gonna try to cut this. Ow. There we go. I don't know what it is, guys, but sometimes there's just a little bit, something is like something in a mold. Like when they mold the Game Boy, injection mold, something is a little bit off. And then they mold the buttons and something's a little bit off. And then it's like something just doesn't feel right. So usually just have to cut a little bit of plastic somewhere and we're good to go. No Johning. Yeah, sir. That's true. That's true. That's true. Where can I get a 3D thing to hold? I found it on Thingiverse and I had someone print it for me. I don't have a 3D printer. Maybe one day, but 3D printing looks kind of annoying. It's like a whole ass hobby. I don't need another whole ass hobby right now. But I had somebody print it for me. I just typed in like Game Boy Jig or something like that, and it popped up. So I bought a TS game on Etsy the other day. It plays a seller shop closed. Yeah, you probably did just get scammed, actually. Dude, Etsy sucks, man. I hate Etsy. They're so annoying, bro. They're like so annoying with stuff. Certain things just are so annoying with them. All right. Feels good. Let me throw a battery in it. Throw this battery in it. And we'll test it. I think we put everything in there. All right. Going on Bell Wall Jr. Take it easy, saucy boy. I'll get this thing all set up for you. Thanks for stopping in. This was his build. I'm gonna probably replace that door. Battery's dead anyways. So we're gonna have to charge that. But other than that, this thing is done. Let's put the stickers on it. What are we doing here? We're building GBAs. We're on number 2. We're about to be on number 3. Yeah, it's something weird. I don't know. It's like I can never figure it out. Sometimes they just feel funky and you have to mess with them and mess with them and mess with them and to get them to feel right. But eventually they feel fine. Okay. Crossing that one off. That one's done. We're going to move on to doing a Groudon. That was Gengar 2439. Let's do 2404, which is a Groudon with an audio amp and tactile triggers. So we need black buttons. And Groudon shell. This will be next up. We're already on number 3, guys. My goal is 5. 6 would be a bonus. If we can get to 6, we'd be like doing real good. Yes, I do remember you, Bellwall Jr. I remember your name. It's kind of difficult to say. What's going on, Fox? Fox die. I'm just gonna call you Fox. Yeah, I'll tell you about Etsy, man. Etsy's weird. Like, if you're a seller, bonus. Gave that battery the George Floyd treatment. Yes, I put the battery on fentanyl. All right. Etsy's weird. Like, they're really annoying. The way they promote sellers and just like the fees and everything. Like, basically, to become like a good seller, you have to be like on the app 24/7 because you have to message people. You have to message people back within 24 hours. You have to ship all your stuff out on time. Like, if you ship out, like, if you get 100 orders in 1 month, which is a lot, and if you ship like 5 of those orders past the time you say that you'd ship them from, you get knocked down. Basically, what you want to be is star seller. That's like the goal. That's where like all the people that get spread the most, how do I say it? They get boosted in the algorithm on Etsy. They're star sellers. But to be a star seller is like really hard if you have like a shop that's really successful. Does that make sense? Because you have to message people back. People will just spam you with random messages. So people will message you like, hey, literally. And it's like, if you don't message them back within 24 hours, that knocks you down from the star seller category. And then you don't get in the algo as much. So that's really annoying. Because it makes it really hard to be like more successful in the app if you're running. I guess they're trying to make it so you have to run your whole business through there. So that kind of sucks. I gave up on it completely. My response time on Etsy is like so low. It's so bad. I just kind of gave up because it's just like too much, man. Too much. All right, so we're doing clickers and yeah, we got the audio amp. We got to cut this a little bit to fit the clickers in. And the fees on Etsy are like insane. They just piss me off, man. Because it used to be such a good site. Like, the fees were good. Like, it was just nice. Everything was good. Fees were good, reasonable. You know, it was like 5%. So much better than eBay. I had a lot of good stuff to say about them. And then, is this your order? Oh, 2404. Yep, I just got these in actually yesterday. I just got these shells in, so I was like, okay, cool. I hope that homie pops in the stream because we're gonna build this thing tomorrow. That's tight. Hell yeah. All right, this one's solid. Oh, let's get some tape on this bad boy. Get that bad. Okay. Jay, where? Okay, Ninja Awesome. Where would I get some Pokemon GB and GBC games since you already have them sold up? Didn't you just ask that? Didn't I? Do I have deja vu? I don't know where you can get some decent ones. Honestly, there's a lot of sellers on eBay that sell them. If you want to tell me which ones you're looking for, I will let you know if they're coming back in stock soon. I need to do a big order of remake of the games, but I'm still pretty stocked on games, so it might just be an error in the listing where it says they're out of stock but they're not, because like I said, I always understock them because I was having issues where I overstocked and then I had to like email a bunch of people, refund a bunch of people because, you know, I had some issues with that. But you know, it's like they assume you'll hire someone to handle that part for you. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like, Etsy's a good platform. It just used to be a lot better, and it just sucks to see that. It just sucked to see them. They had something so good going. You know, they were making plenty of money, and they're like, you know what? We're gonna screw people. The biggest thing, you know what I'll tell you, the worst thing when Etsy went completely downhill. It was like a long time ago, actually. It was right when Etsy started getting really popular. It was like 2019. They did this. They implemented this thing where it was like, basically you can buy ad space. Like, you can buy ads through Etsy, and then they'll send your ads around through Google. And the problem was like nobody was doing it. So what they did is they basically forced you to do it, and they would sell ads for you. So they would take your product and they would put it out on the internet all over the place. And then if somebody clicked on that ad and went to your store, even if they didn't buy something for 30 days, it had like a 30-day cap on it. So it's like, I click on this link right here. Oh, that's pretty cool. I want to go buy that for my friend, but I don't need it right now. So then I come back to, they have your IP address. They come back to, or you come back to the site later, 20 days later, and buy it. They fine you, like, I think it's like an extra 10% of that listing, because they sold that ad to that person. Like, they got you that sale from that ad, and you didn't even want them to do the ad, but you're forced into that program. After that, once they implemented that, I was like, okay, this website's done. Like, so basically, if you sell something, so say your margins are pretty thin. Like, say your margins, I know I'm getting to like business talk, but say your margins are kind of thin, like you're only making like 30% profit on the item, whatever it is. And then you're taking the hit from 15%. So now you're only making 15% because you're having to pay them 15% anyways for seller fees. Now, on top of that, they put an extra 10%. So it got to the point where it's like, oh, like on these lower listings, I'm literally making no money because this person bought this off of, I forget what they call the ads. They have like some fruity name for them. Yeah, it's trash, man. I hope that made sense. It's stupid. I hope that made sense. It's hard to explain. Gibby, oh dude, I forgot about that shit. I forgot about the Gibby and DB. Good times, holy. Alright. Sorry about my rant on Etsy. They just pissed me off. Gen 1 game is any Gen 1 game is fine. Isn't green? No, the greens that I have listed on my website are they're English. They're translated. But anyways, yeah. How did I get into modding? Dude, it kind of just happened, man. I kind of just snowballed into it. I've told the story a few times. I'm not going to tell it again because I know the chat's tired of hearing it. But I don't know. I just kind of started thinking it would be cool to add the backlit screens to Game Boy Advances, and it went from there. Rants are good for the soul, yeah. I'm always into the Etsy rant. But like, it used to really bother me, but then once I made my own website, I was like, oh, this is like a good thing. Like, I'm glad I was pissed off at Etsy because now then it incentivized me to set up my whole own website, and it's like way better to do anyways. I always encourage people to like, okay, if you're selling on Etsy, that's good. Keep doing that. but don't like only sell on Etsy. Like immediately after, like immediately, if you make $20,000 a year in sales, just build a website at that point. You know what I mean? And I'll know people that don't do that. It is a pain to do. It'll take you like a week. I mean, it sucks like setting it up, not knowing what you're doing. It was a pain to do. But I feel like my website turned out really good. I'm really happy with it, and I was really stoked to get it all figured out, and I learned a new skill. So it was like a win-win-win. And now I don't have to worry about Etsy anymore. So it's annoying too, because I have to like charge more on Etsy. Like I literally, if you buy something from me on Etsy, it's like 20% more than if you were to go on my website because of the fees. That was part of the reason I made the website. I was like, dude, if I have a website, I can charge less. Like, there's so many listings that I need to put on Etsy though. Like I just kind of gave up listing stuff there. But I probably have like 50 things that can go on there that are all like on my website but not on there. You know what I'm saying? Ah, break that off. Oh, this song's kind of banger. Ooh. Dang, what is this? Oh, we've been up 53 minutes. Okay, jeez, we're almost 3 builds in. It hasn't been an hour yet. That's solid, dude. We're zooming. Oh yeah, what's going on? Good avocado. Fung Fuda. Is it hard to put in an HDMI out? Yeah, it's pretty hard. I do have a build on the agenda with HDMI. We'll see if we get to it. I like to do the easier builds on stream just because it's easier to talk and do the easier builds. Not necessarily easy builds, but like I'll say the more difficult builds I tend to do off stream. But we might squeeze one in. HDMI is not necessarily hard, but it is frustrating. Because there's a certain way you got to cut the notch, and there's a certain way you got to lay the cable so that it doesn't fall out of the notch, and it's kind of a headache. But I've done like dozens of them, probably 100 of them at this point, so it's not that bad for me, but it is a little bit annoying. It says on your site that jeez, I didn't even realize that they're that low. I'll get some more in there. This music, I don't even know. This is Netrun Volume 4 Synthwave something. I like the synthwave stuff when I'm working. R works. L works. Oops. I always put it on 2. I feel like 2 is the best one. All right, this one's solid. I need water after this one. Got to clean the on and off switch. Guys, be sure to give the stream a like if you're having a good time. I know I am. We're killing it right now, guys. I'm stoked. I love when I do all the like grunt work off stream, like zoom through it so that we can just focus on doing the builds like on stream. That's the move. I think that's how I'm doing it from now on. Because it's way more fun doing builds and talking to you guys than like cleaning. Cleaning's like, ugh. clicks. All right, so let's see. This was supposed to be USB-C tactile triggers audio amp. We got that. We got that. Okay, so what do you guys want to see next? We can do Charizard, we can do Suicune, or we can do SNES. Chat, let me know. Oh, I'm dumb. I was almost so dumb. I almost forgot to put in the on and off switch. Yeah, yellow is definitely the best out of the Gen 1s, bro. I remember when yellow came out, it was like the hypest ever. It was so hype. It was so hype. It was like, what? Pikachu follows you around? What? You get Charmander for free? You get Squirtle for free? You get a Bulbasaur? It was like a kind of overload, honestly. It was nuts. What a time. Most of chat probably wasn't even alive, but I was there. I was in the trenches. No, that wasn't the Pokemon trenches. That was like the Pokemon golden years. Golden years. It was super hype. I do remember. It's a good one, dude. Battery. Battery. Let's use this white battery. I've never tried Poke Rogue. What is that one? Yeah, this one's dead too, huh? That's tight. Yeah, red version was my first one. And I got Squirtle. I don't remember. I remember wanting red version, but I remember wanting to use Squirtle. Isn't that funny? I was a red version kid. All right, let's see. Groudon is done. So we're going to move on to, you guys, you didn't let me know. So I'm going to pick, and we are going to pick Suicune. That one seems pretty easy. We are on number 4. Oh, I don't know if this is the right screens that I have, though. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Definitely don't have the... What's going on? Soy. Soy, no. Oh, yeah. Hydrate. Thank you. Kung Futa. I'm just, like, on a roll. I forget to drink. Thank you. jboymods.com. jboymods.com. Cookie Gamer HD. Someone type in the chat. jboymods.com. I get charged up for you. Thing is sick. And I will cut that hole for you for the charger. Later, Fox. You don't need to let me know that, but thank you for the info. All right, let's move on. Number 4. This is just a basic. No, don't want to use that one. This one looks pretty solid. No. This one looks solid. Yeah, this one's good. Some of them need new triggers, so I use those ones for the tactile trigger builds. These triggers feel good. Everything looks good. Let's go ahead and get started on number 4. You got it, Cookie Gamer. If you have any questions, feel free to come in here, ask me. Yeah, this one's one of my favorites. I just restocked a bunch of these ones. Show it off real quick. Oh yeah, see, I'm going to use this camera over here. The Sui Crystal, solid, super solid. All right, let's get started. It started. Let me pull my wedgie out. Ah. I start sliding in the chair, man. How it goes. Did you ever think doing a transparent red front and a transparent blue back for Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire? Yes, I've done that before, actually. I've done that a couple times for people like special requested it. The problem is I always have to charge a person more because then I have like 2 halves of a shell that I can't do anything with. But you know, I guess I could put those ones together. But people usually want the red in the front and the blue in the back for some reason. And then I'll do the clear green buttons. I've done that before, so those are fun builds, good stuff. All right, so this is a 32 pin. We will be 32 pinning, and we have the buttons already, which is good. Screws right here. Okay, perfect. And we are officially up for 1 hour. Let's see what we can get done in the next 45-ish minutes, 40-ish minutes. I bet we can get a bunch done. All right, this is 32 pin. Is that what I said? Touch screen, touch sensor. Goodbye. We are doing Suicune. Where's the tape? Guys, don't forget to leave the stream a like. Helps out. I don't know what that means. All right. Damn it. Appreciate it. Always want to tape that bad boy down. All right. Okay. Get out of there. Let me zoom you in. Get in there, a little juicy. I don't know. What's my least favorite Pokemon shell? I kind of like them all. I don't really dislike any of them. I don't have a really strong dislike opinion on any of them. I don't know, dude. I kind of like all of them. I kind of don't dislike any of them. I'm gonna try to get all of these done today, because we're already about to be 5 done. Oh no, this is 4. Never mind. Okay. Never mind. Forget I even talked. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If I had to pick one, I dislike the most, probably the Chikorita one. But that's not even fair, because I don't even hate that one. But if I had to get rid of one, I guess that one. Just not a fan of the Chikorita, but it's still cute. Like, it's a cute shell. I just, you know, guess that would be it. Is that messed up? Now I feel bad. What did Chikorita do to me? Nothing. This crystal one, this one right here. You're going back into my archives, and I haven't seen a G-Boy Pocket build. I get hardly any Game Boy Pocket builds. Maybe one a month. Maybe. And that's like, I just did one last week. But I hardly get them. Because, you know, they cost as much as a Game Boy Color, and they do less, so no one orders them. Perfect. All right, how much for a modded PS Vita with some games like Dungeon Travel? PS Vitas are on the site right now for $3.99. Yeah, I think I have one left. Looking at my shelf, I have one left, and it might be sold already. I'm not sure. You might want to check, because if it's there, you might want to grab it, because it's the last one. I don't know when I'm getting more. Yeah, when it comes to those systems, I have one PS Vita, I have one new 3DS, and I have one 2DS XL, and that's it for non-Game Boy systems. It's there, the only one. Yep. Thanks for checking, Ninja. What's going on, Patty Stacks? Do I know where to get custom parts for a 2DS? I don't. I'm sorry. You might be able to find some on the Chinese websites. But other than that, I'm not sure. I do not do a lot of work with the 2DS. You got it. Yeah, we still add. Ninja decided to add some mods to his, so after I get done with this week's orders, we're gonna add the rechargeable battery to it for him. Yeah, the pockets are really sick. I honestly liked when I first started modding, I always liked the pocket more, but I learned the hard way that the pocket does not play Game Boy Color games, which was really annoying because I had modded a Game Boy Pocket and I was gonna carry around Pokemon Crystal to play, and I popped Pokemon Crystal in it and it didn't work, and I was like, wait a second, why did I not know this? I was pretty annoyed. So yeah. First month, and he didn't even pay for the membership. He got gifted. I'm pretty sure you got gifted. It pays to be a viewer. You know what they say? It pays to be a viewer when H-Town Racing is in the chat. This one's not wanting to. Oh, I guess it is. Everyone has been dead so far. Yeah, he did blow bag. Okay. Battery is quite dead, but is working technically. That's number 4. Let's get to number 5. Ooh, that was a terrible line. Okay. Number 5 is, let's see. I don't want to do Charmander because I don't want to do all that work. Let's see. We can do this SNES one. I just have to make sure I can find the batteries for it, or the buttons, I mean. Gotta have the rechargeable battery. Oh, you did pay. Awesome. It's all good if you didn't. Oh yeah, you're level 2. Let's go. You had that level 2 luck. Level 2 luck for show. I just remembered he handed out so many gifts. I couldn't remember who did or didn't get gifts because it doesn't tell me. What's going on, Spiffy? Thank you for coming in, brother. Okay, so we're gonna do the Super Nintendo, but I think this one takes the other kind of screen. Oh no, this one takes the good screen. Okay, cool. Oh, the only problem is I don't think I have. This one's supposed to get a special, like, Nintendo lens. And I don't know if I have that. Let me go look. Do you get Zelda builds often? Yeah, I get them pretty often. Mostly SPs, though. Switch you guys. I'm in my office, so let me move you over this way. Nope, this way. I'm just like looking for parts over here. Can't remember if I had the lens for this or not. I'm not seeing it. Then again, I put things all over the place, so I can never remember where anything is. These don't even go in here. I think I do have one, but I don't know where it is. I'll have to look for it. Basically, this one's supposed to have a lens on it that looks different than the other lenses. Where's the box? It's supposed to be like the Super Nintendo lens. I have it somewhere, but I'm stoked you were hyped that you won. Nice office, thanks. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but it always kind of is. Shanna, oh, I think I remember your order. Yeah, appreciate your order. Thank you. I wasn't really paying attention that much until I hear my name. The wheel, okay. Is there carpet underneath me? No, it's like tile. It's like tile floor. When I drop stuff, it just kind of disappears forever, and I never find it again. My floor's crazy right now. I need to vacuum very badly, though. If it was carpet, I'd be so screwed. So I'm glad it's not carpet. Tim, so there was a discrepancy because we had two Tim Bs, and I thought it was him that won, but it was actually the other Tim B that won. It was a whole thing. But Tim did get a consolation prize, which is arguably better than the actual prize, because the actual prize was an SP, and then I ended up giving him like an RG35XX, like the Ambernick thing. So he got hooked up too, because I hook you guys up, you know. That won't happen again. I count the names now and make sure I read them all so there's no like double names. So we're not doing that one. Maybe this one? Can I do this one? Charizard. Let's see if we can do this one. I think this one takes the other screen. I can't get it back from my kid. He loves it so much. Well, that's awesome. That's what I want to hear. I'm glad that someone's using it, because I literally wasn't even using it. So just a little bit of confusion. Yeah, I never, you know, I never thought that maybe somebody would have the same name. So definitely something I look out for now. Not before though. It was a little bit awkward. Alright. I'm going to show you guys how we do the backlight bleed. This is a question we get a lot. But this is a screen that's not laminated. And this model doesn't come in a laminated screen yet. It will be, but I'll show you how to do it. So basically, this is the bezel of the screen. We're basically going to color this in black. It's kind of annoying to do. You got to be like really, really careful. And then it's going to make it look cleaner from the front of the lens when we are playing the game. Instead of seeing like the plastic edges and the light reflecting off the plastic edges, it's going to look good. So let's do that first because I forget. This is the kind of marker you want to use. This like it's like an oil-based pen marker. Just let me get into my stance so I don't screw it up. All right, now we gotta let that dry. And that makes a huge difference in how it works. Yeah, that's why usernames are better. Oh my gosh, the plastic on the floor. It's out of control. Okay, Ninja. The April prize has been my favorite so far. Gotta hook them up. I got you guys. I do it for y'all. I do it for y'all. Alright. This thing's probably almost dry. Let's go ahead and grab our screen. Show you how we throw this thing in here. This install is a little bit harder than doing the laminated screen. It kind of takes a little bit of finessing to get it in there right. Gotta cut off these. And then grab one of these. All right, so this is just that normal build. I'm gonna have to do 2 HDMIs, so this one looks pretty good. I think we can clean this one up a little bit. Oh, I wanted to ask, Tim Benoit, what games, well, how old is your son or daughter, and what games are they playing on the Ambernick? I'm curious what the kids are into. Yeah, it does make a difference. That would be the backlight bleed. It does, and we'll show it once we get to that point. This one looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and get this in. So I don't use this part. This is like you can stick the screen to the inside of the shell. I don't do that. But I do use this part to give it some pressure so that it keeps the screen in place. I just kind of take this and then I'll fold it in half like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'll cut off a chunk of it. And this is what we're going to wedge in between the screen and the motherboard to keep it down in place. Now, the next thing we're going to need to do is, of course, tape this. So let's go ahead and tape that. Just turned 9, Crash Bandicoot. Oh, okay, let's go. Crash Bandicoot is so timeless. That's a good one. Super funny. All right. It's looking good. So let's go ahead and get this in. This is a 40 pin, so we will be using the bigger side of the ribbon cable. We're going to tape off the small side so that we don't short anything. Okay. All right. Go. So we're gonna peel this off and let's do the fingerprint test. Wow, there's actually no fingerprints on this screen today. I'm surprised. We went like, I think I went through like 50 screens and every single screen once. This was like months ago, but I just got so many screens in. They all had fingerprints on them underneath the plastic. It was so weird. I'm like, what are they doing to these screens in the warehouse? Anyways, all right, let's see, because there's a trick to this to make it fit perfectly. And I think what we want to do is put a piece of this foam in this edge right here. And I think that like creates enough pressure to keep the screen like perfectly centered. I forget. I do a lot of these. I shouldn't say I don't do a lot of them, but I just kind of forget sometimes because every shell's a little different. So let's go ahead and get that in there like that. And see how that like pops right in and it keeps a lot of pressure, and that should be good to keep it straight so it doesn't get crooked. And then the next thing, we're just going to tape it in place, and then we're going to solder in the wires. Throw this away. What buttons do we use? I think this one has like a orangish yellowish buttons. I'm not 100% sure. I need to check, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Solder in these wires first, then we'll worry about that. All right, let's get these soldered in. For some reason, like these screen kits come with 3 wires, but one of the wires is like really small. Super annoying. You want to do the small one on L because that's the closest point. I hate that they do that to me. Okay, now we're going to grab the board. I'm just going to go ahead and solder this stuff in. I'm fairly positive it's yellow buttons, so we're not even going to look at it. We're just going to try to find the buttons in my box of buttons. All right, there's 1, 2, 3. Oops. 3. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna go down here to select first. Solder that in. Yep. We're gonna go over here. Look for L. And then we're gonna go over here to R. Go. Alright, let's see. I got a box of buttons. Let's see if we can find the yellow. Okay, there are yellow. There are yellow buttons, so. I knew it. I knew it all along. Okay. This one is getting one is getting rechargeable battery. Drop those down. We're moving today, guys. Oh my gosh, we almost got 5 done. I have to clean the on and off switch. Let's not forget that. Jaden Robinson. Yo, I've been on a GBA craze this past week and found my GBA and was like, this needs to be upgraded. That's pretty funny. Crazy how like the phone and the social media is like in your head, isn't it? Whatever, it's probably harmless. That is sick. I'm glad to know that the algorithm is still pushing my videos out, even though we have not posted. That's good to know. I get nervous about that sometimes, but you know, what can you do? Banger music. Okay, so because this one doesn't have like a bracket, like the laminated screens have a bracket, that's why we're gonna throw this little piece in here once we fold this down. It just kind of helps keep it wedged in place. Just one of my secret hacks. These speakers drive me crazy when they twist like this. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Good. We can actually screw it in before we wedge that in there. Yeah, dude, those dudes are sick that make the music with the Game Boys. It's crazy. You can actually do that with the Analog Pocket, I think. It has like a nano loop thingy. Okay, now we're gonna slide this bad boy in here. Nice and tight like that. And quick question. I ordered parts from you and I can't read it. And a laminated IPS screen from, I wonder, does the regular IPS GBA shell still work with the particular screen? No, so if you get a laminated screen, you have to get a laminated shell. Like this is a regular IPS shell, so it works with the normal IPS screen. It gets kind of confusing. It does get kind of confusing, but if you have a laminated screen, you've got to get a laminated shell, and that's like this. It has this big giant circle in the front. There's no like front bezel, like this one has the plastic front bezel and this one doesn't because it's just a giant screen. A little bit confusing, I know, but yeah. Man, this is really dirty. No problem. Okay, looks good. We're just gonna give it one more quick clean in the cartridge slot, and then we'll be ready to put this bad boy together. Of course, it has to shoot the straw across the room. Always a fun thing to have to deal with. All right. What's going on, Ninja? right. Bro, what is Bo? What is going on, man? What does that mean? Alright, this one's solid. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, consider becoming a member so you can have a chance to win your very own custom Game Boy every single month. Ninja Awesome was the winner of the month of May. We'll be back in the month of June. What's your order number? Because I think I sent it out already. You forgot. This is a very good question. The way that I'll show you how the brightness is controlled. It's controlled by you hold select, and then you'll get a little menu that pops up, and then you can toggle left and right, up and down with L and R. I'll show you how it works. This one has it too, so let me go ahead and get it all ready to go. I'll show you how it goes. That's what I test when I put the things on it. The alligator clips, I test that before I put it together. Make sure it's working all right. All right, hold that. You hold select, you'll get this menu, and you can toggle down on the and up and down. And then looks like the select button on this one needs to be cleaned, or maybe it just needs to get used. No, it's fine. Sometimes when the Game Boys sit for a long time, the select or the L and R, I'm sorry, is what I meant, they'll stick. You just got to press the button a bunch, and then they'll stop sticking. All right, so let's put the stickers on, and then let's get the lens on. 2,500. Let me check right now. All right, let me check for you right this second. I swear I shipped it. You should have got an email, though, if I shipped it. 2,500. Yes, you are shipped out. I had to refund you for something. I had to refund you for the black shell because we were out of the black shell. I sent you the clear shell. Yeah, it's in transit right now. It should be there in a couple days. All right. This is the worst part of the whole build. The worst part's always this part. So annoying. Of course, there's dirt under it. It's so annoying. Ah. Alright, that's good. How's that, chat? Pretty solid, right? Looks clean, right? I love this build. This is actually a fairly new build. I've only built this one probably three times. This is probably the third time. Fairly new. Nice and new and good. Where are you, stickers? Where the hell did they go? I just saw them. What the heck? Where are the back labels? I just saw them. They were just right here. What the hell? You guys see them? Where'd they go? Oh, I probably blew them across the thing with the freaking air. There they are. I'm so smart. Yeah, they're right here. It's because I was using the canned air and I was going nuts because I was frustrated. And then there they are. They're right here. There's been times where I have thrown them away and I have to go, like, I threw them all the way into the trash in my kitchen. And then I have to dig through the trash in the kitchen to find them because I wasn't paying attention. That's always fun. There's that one. This is the more important one. There it is. This one's solid. Oh, we got that on there. All right, so that's... Okay, I got to start stacking them sideways because you're getting too high. That's number 5. Well, how long have we been up? An hour 45. Jeez, can I squeeze one more? Problem is I don't have any more easy builds to do, so... I can't really do anything else because the Super Nintendo, I have to look for that screen lens. Hats off to the owner. Yes, sir. All right, we're going to look one more time for... Well, let's see if we have the SNES buttons first. A lot of buttons here. Oh, I think I found them. Wow. I almost found them. I think this might be them. But it doesn't have the side pieces, though. But I think the side pieces might be on the shell. Let's see if the side pieces are on the shell. They are not. So, that's not the buttons. Okay. What time is it? 3:50? Oh, we got 10 more minutes for sure. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to start pulling buttons out. I'm gonna lose my mind if I do that. Oh. Well, we have these black ones. These ones would work. But I would like to not split up the buttons if possible. I really don't want to pour all these out, but I'm getting close to having to. What's this? These are nothing. I don't think I got them, guys. I know, very organized, right? Let's see. Oh shit, I missed your question. Let me scroll back in the chat. Oh, you said, also Jay, when it's being shipped, how will I know about the shipping status? I'll send you the tracking number. Yeah, man, don't sweat it. I'll send you the tracking and all that once it goes out. Okay, I do not have the buttons. Unfortunately, I have this and this, but it's not really what I need. So, that's it for the day. Because I gotta find that screen anyways to do that one. Because I don't have the screen. Later, Ninja Man. Thanks for coming through. Yep. Okay, Fox. Yeah, I didn't lose them there. Oh, okay. I'm like way behind you. I'm disappointed I missed most of the stream. Thanks for coming through, buddy. We'll be streaming again probably tomorrow. We got a million things to do, so do one with the green shell. Yeah, I've done a few of the green shell. Here's a green shell SP right here. This is the one we did yesterday or 2 days ago. A couple days ago we did that one. Can I focus maybe? There it is. Later, Ninja. Yeah, buttons are missing. I mean, I have an infinite. I mean, I have so many buttons in the garage, but I was hoping I'd have some in here. We might do a pocket build. You know, next time I get a pocket order, I'll do the build on stream. But you know, I haven't had one of those in a while. Solid stream. Thank you guys for coming in. Be sure to leave a like on the stream. Consider becoming a member and everything. All that good stuff. You guys know the rant. But I think that's gonna do it for the stream today. We built 5, so we built 1, 2. Let's zoom in a little bit. 3. Oh, it's right when the music stopped too. Or is the music still going? I can't tell. 3, 4, 5. That's a solid take. So that means we have to do DBZ, Bulbasaur, which Bulbasaurs are not in stock. We have to do another DBZ, which those are on the way. Charmander. So today we're going to do 1, 2. We're going to do 4 more, but I'll probably not do those on stream. But anyways, thank you guys for coming in and chilling with me. I do appreciate it. Y'all have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you guys the next day or two. We'll do some more. Always grinding. Stay good. Go drink some water. Get outside. Y'all have a good rest of the day. Peace out, everybody. Oh yeah, I need the thumbnail. Kung Fuda. Later, guys.